What's going on, you guys? This is New York Adventure in 1994 here, and the reason why I haven't shown my face on camera for 3 days was because I didn't have a reason to, and Tuesday into Wednesday I was just really angry because something happened to my Rudolph ornament. It was a really bad story on Tuesday. You guys did not want to see my face when I was in the trash because we were putting ornaments on the tree Tuesday night and he broke when he was in the attic. He lost one of his legs and there was nothing we could do, so we had to throw him out. You guys did not want to see my face that night. That was horrible because that reindeer was my childhood. And he came with the other characters, but Rudolph matters to me the most. But he did come with the other characters from that movie that Rankin Bass made. But I just don't have Rudolph anymore. And that was really upsetting, and I'm trying to do whatever I can to get a new one. But let's put that story aside for now, okay? The reason why I wanted to make this video was because of Sunday. For week 13 of the NFL 2019 season. Just as something happened. There was the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the New York Jets at the Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati. And guess what? We are not getting an 0-16 team this year for 2019. And the third 0-16 team in NFL history besides the 2008 Lions and the 2017 Browns. The Bengals have finally won a regular season game. So we could put our worries aside for that team now. But they are still going to be really bad. Because the Jets were just playing horrible. I mean, I feel bad for the Jets, but I'm happy that the Bengals got a win because they would have been the third 0-16 team this year. But they might be 1-15 now. Or maybe 2-14 because they're playing the Dolphins before Christmas. Who also stink pretty bad. I mean, I like both the Giants and the Jets, but I was just happy for the Bengals on Sunday. I was worrying about this team becoming 0-16. And with the Giants, with Eli Manning and stuff, I thought we were going to be 0-16 this year until we got 2 wins. But something tells me we're going to be 2-14 as well. But the Bengals are going to get the first overall pick. I mean, I think Andy Dalton should leave them. Because he's not really a great quarterback. And Eli Manning should retire soon. Because he's just getting old. And I still expect the Giants to be on a long rebuild. And with the way things look, they might have an 0-16 season soon. I don't think the Giants are going to be a playoff team probably until like 2024 because it hasn't really been good for the Giants this year. They just keep on losing because of all these reasons. And I know although Beckham Jr. is gone, but he sort of destroyed the Browns again. I mean, we still would have been really bad if we still had Odell Beckham because he sort of destroyed the Browns this year. When they went through enough, I mean, I think the Browns went through enough horror already. And something tells me the Giants are going to be in the same kind of horror. There's just a lot going on with New York sports teams. It's just not that good anymore. With all these teams missing the playoffs in New York. The teams I really shouldn't be worrying about are the Islanders, the Mets, and the Yankees. And I'm not that concerned about the Nets. But they are somewhat mediocre. But they do win more than the Knicks now. We just gotta see what happens. Rain. I still expect this Giants team to have a long-term rebuild, and I think the Bengals might still be rebuilding next year after the first overall pick. But I thought they were gonna be 0-16 this year. I'm talking about both the Giants and the Bengals because they're both horrible. They're both eliminated from the playoff picture, and something tells me that these teams are still going to be rebuilding, especially the Giants. But yet again, I'm just glad that nobody's going 0-16 and getting made fun of. But the Bengals are still getting made fun of. Because they only beat the Jets, and the Jets were just playing bad that night. I mean, the Jets are horrible too. I mean, they're not that good. I know they got Sam Darnold back, but I don't expect them to be in the playoffs at all. Definitely not them. They still have time ahead of them before they start making the playoffs. The Giants are worse than the Washington you-know-whats now. I mean, it was going to happen. I knew we would have been a last place team again. I did not expect us going to third. Looks like Washington's going to do it. Make it third. While we just look way worse than Washington now. We're actually the worst NFC team now. Besides everyone else who just got eliminated. And the Cardinals last year got a first overall pick, and it hasn't been working out for them lately. The last win they ever got was against the Giants because we were just looking bad hardcore. We looked fine in September, but I knew we were going to deteriorate in Disney. I expect it to be a long time, but this year again, no 0-16 for any team. Something tells me it might be the Giants pretty soon if we don't do anything soon. I still expect this team to have a long-term rebuild. But nobody's going 0-16, not even the Bengals, who I expected to look really bad. In which they did. So I guess that's it. Bye.